Hey loves, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Alright, so today is going to be my February favorites, and I'm just going to fess up to it now. I have 5 products and 4 of them are eyeshadow palettes, and that's probably not surprising for most of you guys who have seen my channel before. Eyeshadows are my obsession. Like, makeup is my obsession, but eyeshadows is my like next level obsession. Anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and do the one product that is not an eyeshadow first, and then we will do the eyeshadow palettes. So the first one is the Urban Decay Fetish Blush, and I have had this Fetish Blush for a while. It's a beautiful shade, and I just feel like I have become obsessed with it again. And what I love about it is it comes out so naturally on my skin tone that it's just like you can barely see it, but I like that. It is highly pigmented, but it blends in with my skin tone so well. So it's just a nice, natural, flush blush, if that makes sense. And I am wearing it today. I really like how it looks, and I feel like I rediscovered it in my collection, and I've just been obsessed with it this month. The next item is also a rediscovery in my collection. I haven't used this in a while, but I've become obsessed with it once again. It is the Pastel Gloss by Kat Von D, and this is no longer available, so I am sorry about that. I've actually heard recently that it is available in Canada again, so if you're in Canada, go get it if you want it. So this is the Pastel Goth, and I'm actually wearing it as my transition shade today. And I love this palette. I reach for it every so often and have been reaching for it quite a bit this month. So I wanted to put it in my favorites. I know some people don't like it when limited edition things that you can no longer buy are in a favorites video, but I'm just being honest. This has been one of my favorites this month. So there's that. The next one is the Saint and Sinner palette by Kat Von D, and this one is, I believe it's still up on Sephora. I'm not positive, but here it is. And I actually used Ashes along with Clementine from the Pastel Goth palette today for my eyes, and I just did like a simple look with a nice bigger wing, I suppose. But I just love this palette. This is one of my favorite palettes in my collection. I talk about this so much in different videos. It is a palette that I purchased because I wanted to be challenged, and I feel like it has done that. It gives me inspiration all the time, and I love this palette. Wonderful formula, great blending, everything. Highly pigmented. It's a wonderful palette. The next one is the Soft Glam palette by ABH. And I kind of feel weird putting it in here because I've only had it for like a week and a half. And so it's kind of weird that I'm putting it in. But I have quickly fallen in love with this palette. It is definitely, like, it's easy to fall in love with because it has all these neutral shades in it, and they're warm tone, and there's like one cool tone-ish shade. There's a couple cool tone shades, but it's just an easy palette to fall in love with. I mean, look at those shades. It's gorgeous. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills, so you know that the quality is there. It's highly pigmented. It blends out nicely, and I love it. I love it so far. So I do plan on doing a full review on this, but I wanted to make sure that I got to know this palette fully before I did that. So I will link my first impressions video down below, and look out for the full review coming soon. The last item on my February favorites is my Morphe 3502 palette. And I got this palette with my Ulta rewards. So I had $125 I could spend at Ulta, and let me tell you, I spent it. Most of the things that I purchased with my rewards are things that I needed to restock. And I'm working on doing a low buy. And the only thing I seem to not be able to not purchase is eyeshadow palettes. But anyways, here is the 3502, and I really love this palette. I am obsessed with it. I love warm tone shades to begin with, and this is just like, this is my cup of tea. And I would say my favorite shades are these 5 right here. Like, those are the shades I have been wanting all of my life, type of thing. I just love them. But I love how many different choices and how many different looks I can do with this palette. I have not used all of the shades yet. I do feel like it could have probably been like 20 shades instead of 30 shades, something like that. But I feel like that's just something you expect with the 35 eyeshadows palettes from Morphe. And this is my first 35 pan eyeshadow palette, other than my Jaclyn Hill palette. I count that as a different type of palette. But I really love it, and I do plan on getting the 350 palette because I have fallen in love with this so much. But I don't think I will get any other palettes from them, just because I don't think I would use them as often, or I could dupe them. And I'm still thinking about the 350 because I feel like it's basically in here, and then I could dupe the rest. So still going to be doing research on that one. Alright, so those are my February favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and let me know down in the comments what your favorites were for the month. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe before you go. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!